You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. Much obliged.
Ah, I remember you. What brings you to the encampment? 'Tis a miracle you're still alive. Though I dare say that's true of all of us. Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense, but as for his wife, well, suffice to say Cleuna has always been a contentious sort. She'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take kindly to the arrival of any of my knights on her doorstep. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party, as 'twere. And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste.
Ah, I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
Right you are.
The month I spent with Lord Phases was a queer experience indeed. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing that is, save your presence, Master. I cannot explain it. Mayhap 'twas made possible by the bond we share.
Glad as this reunion is, it must have been a shock to find the world so changed. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
I quite agree.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
You truly are formidable, Arisen. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push?
mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. Take that!
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
What a glorious success!
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
I only hope we don't encounter any foes.
Well now, whatever brings you here? These are perilous times to be wandering about. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in among those crowds.
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here to warn us, we'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another helping hand extended only in kindness.
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. It seems we'll be accepting your offer after all, friend. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful. The path seems much changed since last we walked it.
Outstanding.
What is it?
Then I shall remain by your side. Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say, we forge on together for as long as we may.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Ser Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes. Would you find Ser...
How long before the evacuation begins?
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamond, his name is. The man's something of a regular at our hot springs. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us. I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him. Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, methinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears.
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. It would be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
I quite agree.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Oh, bollocks. Course ye'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as ye're the one asking. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind, but you've my word. I'll get them to safety.
Sir Lamond shall be a boon to the evacuation effort. Let us inform Sir Ernesto of our success.
Right you are.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamont's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
I quite agree.
I would admit your words inspire confidence.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Wishing my armor can wait till the morning.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Yes, yes, of course. We were speaking of places elsewhere. Mayhap 'tis beyond your ken. But this world is a cycle. Tis endless. Yet, such is that the real world is not nearly. Is there a way to travel to the... What I will say is that you doubt your ears.
The same foe? Again? That was a skillful bit of thievery. Do your vocation proud.
underestimate an old man's stubbornness.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again. I shall tend to you should you require healing, Master. You need merely say the word.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Well then, son. How might I be of service?
What will become of us? 'Tis a joy to see you again. What will become of us? What malignant twist of fate has brought this chaos to pass? Where you do not fall prey to monsters or brigands, what will become of us?
Come to browse my wares. For bread and board, you'll find none better. Glad to be of service, sir.
There's all watching me. I swear.
I'll just... Stay on my feet.
The sky
I fear
glows
for the
red
armor.
with fury.
It would seem there is
But
far
what
more
have
at
we
stake
done to
here.
earn its ire?
The very world is under threat.
Oh, you return. I am so happy to see you safe. You were gone so long. I was very worried. Oh. You think we should leave the arbor? I am not sure my father will like that idea, but I can try to convince him. Please, follow me.
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people.
Come. I must...
Salma Arinfan, Alecano Nandekla.
Ilmen Arenfanne.
Findelnar, nevea nolwende lis kemen. Morivin lis palan oio eromar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpi nun findaler, nun mor arda her. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne, I avstir lalastar. Nun
Morvani morivin Findelnar. Nevea tara morivin. Lis fa aldakar kemen ros. Hera ur lis nun. Yav morin garina like asar kemen ros iloratu anfir tara. Eteler karil morivin alkadar palan. Kemen nun lis alecano. Surne kemen ros here non yav kuruir. Falis isilrod lintar. Ne yav alecano vea nun sinde lungtena.
nun lis amanda kill angadur femor.
Here non nun lia Findelnar. Lia wemor. Findelnar morivin orne osto. Firnis morivin. Morivin kemen turalecano. Menelum heroth mor carilm anardor.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya. Ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme Alcarwa? Et aler, lea fermor eldalia eralotte. Sorne an fameltol. Vanelin hyror soron. Kasinke telpi nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, anne arte her firnis. Nullis amanda kill angadur.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
Of course.
Nenwen mor Iwanon. Nenwen mor Iwan.
You carry the very soul of our people with you, my friend. I implore you to treat her with care. You carry the very...
A piece of the arbor heart goes with you. Keep her close. She is very important to us.
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Ilem nun les canalin calia lum. Ilmem.
Vindamund. Jarmen ran soron.
Akael arume fa in iterond. Atella el dafinant high.
Salma Arin. Alecano Nande.
Arefan. El, Nambao.
Nihia Meniel, Valia.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
of Yavin have long treasured these woods. It would sadden them to see a defilement creature. I had not thought of foes so formidable as theirs. It will be difficult to resist. Do not give up hope. Help will come. You are in need of me. Allow me. Wait. I am safe. Thank you. The fiend moves nimbly by clinging to the terrain. Try to keep it within your gaze. Mayhaps the sword close behind it. We could find a way to get ourselves into a position. pride have receded. You will not find a better opening. Strike the horn. Now! That's it! Now's our time to strike! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
By your leave.
Our foe is repelled by some miracle. Now this region shall be safe. At least for the time being. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Since time, remember. Draconic. blood flows through the... veins of lesser drake. Then I bid ye farewell.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
Since times of... remember, draconic blood flows... the veins of lesser drake. Then I bid ye farewell.
Valis harenang alana fe in minen.
Kemen Ross.
Kasinke telpi nun finaler. Lera ne fir heranon, anne arta her firnis. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune falumtena?
Nenambo e javstir uru findelnar. Liateren ayale. Kemen ros uru neteren, ne romen anartelpe minasvana. Nun kemen ros osto luin eldalia, ne kemen vea alcarua.
Luintarme kenalen meltol, parante lume anlis, ne kemen kayayinjo munsil. Ne meltol linkan aldacar an fir nun fiamor. Morivin paran vanis siltiel?
Palan menran, lis fa arnefane. Elorato ala, nun mor arta her. Firnis an erumar isil rod et teller, lera aetena. Nenwen mor aiwanon, alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Iavstir lalastar, nun falasmir madananon, anamorlis turculion equiales.
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that you have saved my people.
Your fight continues, does it not? Be well, and come back safe. Your fight
I thank you, friend.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month? The end of the world. Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regent King. Let us aid him however we may.
Understood.
Pray, speak with the Regent. His Grace has kept order here in the city ever since the fall.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
We shall remain here.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
My back's so stiff after a day.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal, a full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whims. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox-cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses. Would you be so... You may assure him that the royal...
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health. Queen Regent Disa, between you and me.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you. But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy. Do with me as you will. I care not what befalls me now.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
You have brought Mother to me, I see. My thanks, friend. You have done me a great service.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. I know not what to make of this.
What's to be done about this?
I know not what to make of this.
What's to be done about this?
I know not what to make of this.
What's to be done about?
Would you be so kind as to... You may assure him that the royal treasury will...
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt. My son, your kindness will save...
Finishes without incident.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Still waiting on the support. Acting up today.
If falls on me to respond for I want some decent sleep.
I'm in fine fashion.
Oh, got to keep moving. Lest I fall asleep.
Very well. I shall return.
I'm in fine fettle today. Love waking up knowing anything.
I'll take the night watch of death for anything.
What, pray tell? As long as I get my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. His Grace is welcome to them.
We have chartered the ox guards as requested. 'Tis a pleasant change for things to go so smoothly, eh, Master?
Splendid.
That's such peace.
Suppose I ought to earn my swear I've not been once in the last
Those recruits don't know trouble from poison.
Oh, all goes around.
Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit.